to try to show you what life is like being married to a musician. It is stressful and very anxiety provoking. My whole day today, I just made lunch and my hands were shaking so much while cutting carrots. I was scared. I was scared for my fingers' lives. You want a cookie? How about you have one of these? Okay, fine. Why not? Why not? Let's have a Trader Joe's cookie. I don't know. I'm all nervous and full of anxious energy and there's nobody else here to talk to. So I pulled out my only friend here, the camera, so that I can tell you. Ugh. Here, let me put you down so I can get these cookies out. One for you. 2. You are such a stinker. Okay. So, yeah, to backtrack a little bit here. He did his first round yesterday morning and he advanced, which is very exciting and honestly unexpected because it always feels like the first round is the hardest one to pass because you're the most nervous for it and you just don't know what the panel's like, whatever. So yeah, he called yesterday and was like, I don't think I advanced. And then he got the call that he did. So that was super duper duper exciting. And then I'm like, oh great, now we have to like live the rest of this day, go to bed tonight, wake up tomorrow morning and like deal with all this nervousness again. So that's what we did. We woke up this morning and then he went and had to do the next round. And he called and was like, hey, I advanced. And I was like, wow, that's so exciting. And then he was like, I'm the only one that advanced. And now I'm just like freaking out hardcore because our whole lives can change in just a matter of seconds. And it's all up to like 6 people to decide if they like how he sounds today or not for this round, you know? I keep checking my phone every 3 seconds to see if he's called or texted because he should be currently playing right now. And again, if he does great on this one, that might be it. That might be the end of it. We might not be homeless, jobless, with 2 kids. Anyways, how's the cookie, William? Is it good? Good? Yeah. Good cookie? So that's me, and that's what life is like. Being married to an unemployed musician. Hello?
Yeah. Okay.
What?
I won.
I don't know if I want to cry or what. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, so you won.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I want to puke or cry. I already cried a little bit, but.
I can't believe it.
Okay. Wow. Oh, we made it. How hiking with a toddler goes. It's so windy. We are on a little hike right now. Billy is off with William. They ran off without me. Funny how that happens. I haven't really picked up the camera since I filmed that little bit with the phone call and Billy telling me that he won the job. It was insane. It took us days upon days to kind of accept that he won the job because we honestly thought it would take a year because that's how long it usually takes. It takes such a long time, and he had already done 5 auditions and he hadn't advanced in any of them, and he had gone to the first Horn Vancouver audition a week 2 weeks before, and so he went to this one and he was so doubtful about it and just not looking forward to it. And so yeah, he actually advanced past the first round, which was shocking. I mean, it shouldn't be because he is such a good French horn player, but something about being fired from your last job and that whole situation, it just really tanked his confidence, which is probably the most frustrating thing about that whole experience. Because it just goes to show how amazing of a player he is that he can come back here and win an audition in just a couple of months. Anyways, yeah, we thought it would take such a long time, and here we are. He won, and it's just absurd. We still, every time we think about it, we freak out a little bit. Because yeah, winning a job in Vancouver, oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. Winning the job in Vancouver, it feels like the perfect marriage of a lot of different things. I'm sorry, these are not ideal filming conditions. Because even though it is only like 1 hour north of the American border, it just fixes a lot of the problems that I don't love about America right now. Like, I don't have to worry about the gun violence anymore, and I don't have to worry about healthcare, and just I'm excited to experience a different culture, even though it's like not that big of a culture difference, but still, like, it's exciting. We're going to be living in a different country. And I also love that, like, William will have lived in 3 different countries by the time he's 3 years old. So that's kind of cool. Super, super excited, and it feels just kind of perfect. And everybody that goes and has lived in Vancouver, or just even gone for a visit, they always talk about how beautiful it is and how much like hiking and camping and outdoorsy stuff, which of course like is right up our alley, and we really love that. So I'm just super thrilled to go and explore all of British Columbia and even further if possible. Stoked about that. Also stoked to settle down a little bit because this life that we are living right now is not ideal, and I feel bad for our little babies right now, but I mean, we're making the most of it, and we have absolutely loved seeing all of our family and friends so much. Like, I feel like it hasn't stopped since we set foot in America. It's just constantly visiting people, which is the best, especially living for so long without seeing anybody. So that's been great. Excited to get our own little home again and to like feel settled. Yeah, it feels perfect in every single way, except everybody says how incredibly expensive it is, which honestly, everybody said that about Auckland as well. And New Zealand was expensive, but I feel like it's kind of that way no matter where you live. Even if you move to a cheaper cost of living area, you get paid less. And so it always works itself out. I don't know. And we've run the numbers and everything, and it's actually like the same percentage, like ratio of our salary versus what we should be spending on rent, and so I'm just not very worried about that. I don't know, I'm excited to go and enjoy a different area again. So we don't really know all the details yet of like timeline. We know that we will be going up this summer at some point, so just within a couple of months we'll be moving up there. Yeah, that's all I can say really. We have some crazy plans on how to get there that we don't know if we're gonna do or not yet, so I won't say anything because that's the lamest when you say exciting things and then never mind, we didn't do any of it. Just beyond thrilled, beyond happy, like to go from the lowest point of our lives, I would say, from the way that we had to leave New Zealand and everything, and yeah, to have something exciting to look forward to again and to have another beautiful place to settle in. Just yeah, polar opposites. It's incredible. And now that we know that we're only going to be like in Utah in the US for a couple more months, like we are really excited to kind of explore it as much as possible, hence why I'm on a windy mountain right now. We just want to get out and explore as much as we can before we have to go. Excited for many more hikes, especially now that the weather is calming down and it's not freezing cold or snowing like a ton as much. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say for this video. Like, we were just so over the moon happy, so excited, so thrilled, all of the good emotions. I mean, a little bit scared. I wish I could just get past the whole like settling in phase because that's always a little bit hard. Oh, another crazy beautiful thing about this though is that the move there is going to be so much nicer than New Zealand because it's a lot closer. So we can actually just pack up our little car and then drive up there because everything we own fits in it. And yeah, we're just gonna drive past the border and then be in Vancouver pretty much. That is thrilling. No plane involved, like we don't have to hire a big moving truck. That's all I can think of right now. So that's all I'm going to say. Hi, William. I'm back. Yeah. I feel like I should have so much more to say about this, and I probably do, but I haven't like processed it all yet. Yeah, I guess one of the big takeaways from this whole life thing is just sometimes life does get super crazy hard, but just keep holding on and eventually it will turn into something better again. We just finished with our little baby hike, and now we're going to get pizza at this place. It's down there. You have to go down into the basement. Ooh. Wow, this looks fun. This place is so cool. I can't believe I've never been here. The end. For real.